18.1 has been announced. We are so jacked about it. Just like last year, we're going to have strategy videos, some warm-up tips, maybe some tricks in there to help you each week. So make sure you tune in, subscribe below, ask us any questions. We're here to help you. So if you don't know me, my name is Dave Whitson. I'm one of the owners of CrossFit Soar, as well as StructureYourStrength.com, which is a strength and kind of balance program to help you guys out. If strength is an issue with you, maybe you have some joint pain when you lift, definitely check it out. You'll see a link below, and maybe we can help you out for next year's Open, right? Hayes in the barn, it's 2018, we're ready to roll now. So Dave Castro announced a long AMRAP, which with Samantha Briggs and Kristen Holte, you can imagine, I think it's Kristen Holte or Christy, I always mess it up. You can imagine, hey, body weight and long, because both of them have engines, both of them are known for more gymnastics. So it's AMRAP 20 minutes, 8 toes to bar, 5 hang dumbbell clean to overheads with 35 for the women, 50 for the men, 5 per side, and then 12 calories on the rower for women, 14 calories for men. So the first thing you should see in this is number one, there is a new movement for the Open, but if you've been playing around with dumbbells, you should have done these in some way, shape, or form. Some way, some shape, some form, right? And at CrossFit Soar, we've done this for maybe 4 or 5 different variations of clean and jerks, clean and push press, just cleans, alternating cleans, different things, because it's a totally different rhythm than dumbbell power snatches. And if all you've been doing is power snatches, you want to watch out for that. So, and the second thing is, this is a grip monster. Every year the Open has at least one workout where grip is your main issue you have to watch out for. So now Castro combined lots of grip with a long time frame, 20 minutes, which is pretty much as long as the Open workouts normally go. Unless you're one of those people that took 40 minutes on that thruster burpee workout, this is probably going to be the long one for you for the Open. So number one, toes to bar, break before they break you. Okay, so we usually go at the gym or something that's long like this, we say like a 50% rule. So let's say my max set of toes to bar is 12. Round one, if you go 8, you're starting to push that threshold a little bit. I'd rather see you go like 4-4, 6-2. I know it sounds crazy. Maybe you go 8, but then every round reassess that. So you get off the rower, walk over it. Man, I think I only have 4 toes to bar. Do 2. 2 drop, 2 drop, 2 drop. And for those of you that have a really hard time with toes to bar, I'm not sure about you, but when I first was learning how to link toes to bar, if I did like a set of 5 to 10, I would turn the singles right away. So if that's you, learn that rhythm of hit, drop, turn around, hit, drop, go back up. So I'm not going to do it. I actually kind of tweaked my back a little bit recently, but let's pretend I'm doing toes to bar here. I do my toes to bar, I step down, turn around, go right back up, hop up, tap, hop up, tap. That rhythm can be a lot faster for my friends that have a tough time with toes to bar than doing like 2, rest for 20 seconds, 2, rest for 20 seconds. Because we all think that we rest for 10 seconds, but it's most of the time 20 or 30. All right, so definitely be aware of that time, be aware of the grip on toes to bar. Now when it comes to the dumbbell, if this is a new movement for you, make sure you practice the rhythm and flow of this. This is all about the rhythm of the dumbbell once you get there. It's not a heavy weight, it's 50-35. Most of us are used to going from down on the ground or the hips, right up overhead, and we lower and we come right up. For the dumbbell clean and jerk, we need to go from hips, down the middle, below the hips, to the shoulder, and then we can do anything overhead. The problem is most of us are programmed from doing so many dumbbell snatches to go down, right up, which won't count. We need to go hips, shoulder, overhead. If you have a hard time with the rhythm, it might be easier for you to lower to the shoulder, just roll it down, help save the shoulder a little bit so you don't get that big jolt. Play around with it, see what's most efficient for you. Because if you hold your breath after toes to bar, a lot of people hold their breath during it, and then you hold your breath in the dumbbells, it's going to mess you up in the rower. So find that rhythm, practice it with light weight. This is one of those workouts where it will pay off to practice your rhythm on the dumbbell. Now when you get to the row, the workout is not won on the rower, it could be lost. Okay, so if I row so hard, I need a longer transition to toes to bar, I'm going to lose way more time than I gain. So right behind me, you have people watching it. There's a guy over there who I know I can probably muscle the dumbbell more than him. I can definitely row faster than him, but he has way better toes to bar. If I try to row to make up that time, I'm going to gas myself so bad. Now this is very individual. So what we want to see is that when you get off that rower, you should be able to walk right over those toes to bar. You should never get to the point where you're only speaking like 1 or 2 words at a time. 2, 3, 4 words, you shouldn't be more than that. But we want to be in that nice kind of borderline conversational pace and ramp up as we go. Instead of coming out hot, hit our threshold, say, oh crap, hit that fear continuum, and then drop down our intensity, right? We want to ramp up, set a pace, stick to it, and adjust as needed. Don't come out flying. Now, as far as warm up, obviously there's a lot of grip, and we'll go over a little grip trick that helps. I learned it from a rock climbing buddy, Harp. There's a lot of grip. The rowing's gonna kind of increase that aerobic part of it, but what we really wanna warm up is the shoulders, right? Toes to bar and the hang power cleans. Now, if you're not used to this movement, I suggest you add this into your warm up. Whatever normal toes to bar warm up you do, whatever rowing warm up you do, this is something simple to help you with getting the shoulder prep for this action. So it's a simple one arm high pull. Keep it light, pick a weight that you can do 10 to 12 with, do a few sets of 8 reps. Keep it light. We wanna prep those muscles that have to control the dumbbell on the way down and help lift it on the way up. Almost all of us use momentum to get weight overhead this way, clean, snatches. Very few of us learn how to control it on the way down. And that's the muscle control that controls us on the toes of the bar to slow us down, as well as when there's dumbbells, when we're lowering them, snatches, stuff like that. So I highly suggest you add them to your warm up, as well as something to help clear the hip. So, and I totally forgot to set up a band, but there's one here, thankfully. Because of the row, we wanna buy a little bit of room in our hips. And this might seem funny, this helps with toes to bar as well. Most people use this as a hamstring stretch. I'm trying to gain range of motion in my hip. Because if I'm doing a bunch of toes to bar and I'm tight and I can't clear my hip and I have to round my lower back way more to do it, it's gonna burn you out faster. On the rower, the same thing. If I'm rowing and I come forward and I'm putting all this extra strain on my back, that's gonna add up over time. So it's very simple. Take that band, put it up high hip. I would use a thicker band. Leg is pretty straight. Don't bend it too much. Don't lock it out. And then I'll keep the back flat and only go to where my back can stay flat. We're gonna spend some time here. I'm talking like 30, 45 seconds. Switch sides, do it again. And what we're trying to do is clear up, so it sounds funny, but the front of that hip so that our joint will slide and glide the right way. So then when we row, this side feels a lot looser already. If I try and touch the ground, you can see the difference in my hands just from that little stretch right there. So try it out, watch that grip, pace it right. Talk to you guys soon. Hope you crush it.